Hi, I'm Monica, and this is Flexible Perspective. So it's been like 4 years since I last recorded, and that's because 4 years ago during COVID or however long ago it was, I was stressed out. I was stress recording. Well, things seemed to get better. I thought the sun had come out and the clouds had rolled away, and I was good. Well, now here I am, stress recording again, because as far as I can tell, it just feels like the world is falling apart. I've got anxiety, and every single day there's 50 things that happen that, again, stress me out. I worry for whoever you are, you and yours, for me and mine. I worry for the future. And so here I am to do my tiny part to talk to other people about what we can do, about what's going on. How can we fix um, the direction in which things are going? So here's the thing, with everything that's going on, I'm always asking, where are the lines? Feels like there are no lines. Um, or if there are lines, they're being crossed left and right every single day, every single moment of the day. And that's something we can all have control of. If we decide for ourselves where we draw the line, you know, I'll go with you this far, but no further. I can take this, but not that. If we would decide that for ourselves, I think that would make a big difference in all the things that are going on now. Because I think we have a tendency, I think that what happens is we're inundated with all sorts of information, all sorts of frankly outrageous things that it's hard to take a moment to really think and decide, wait a minute, I agree with a portion of this, but not all of it. For example, you may be a person who believes that if a person is here illegally, that they should be deported back to their country. But you may draw the line at them being deported without due process. You may draw the line at them being taken to a country that is not their country of origin, where they are jailed indefinitely. You may draw the line at sending people to a place where they have no access to legal representation and no access to their families. Unless you take a moment every single day and decide, this is where I draw the line. This is, I'll go all the way or not. Unless you make those decisions, you can't adequately approve or protest or show your displeasure. So I think it's really important that we all take stock of where we are, what we believe, and where we draw the line, because it feels like there are no lines right now. I think that one reason that we forget where to decide where we draw the line, that we forget to think harder, is that nuance is actually not a thing a lot of times. We have so much to do. There are so many things to think about that we just think about them in general or listen to what people say and kind of move on. I think a part of this has to do with our self identity versus group identity. I think that we forget that we are singular. We're a part, all of us are part of different groups. We have our racial groups, our ethnicity, our hobbies. We're golfers, we're basketball players, we're writers, readers, whatever it is, singers. We have all the groups that we're a member of. And sometimes we just take on the persona of whatever the majority of our group thinks. But I say that we, intersect with our groups wherever, however we intersect with them, always maintaining that we are individuals and we have our individual nuances that may disconnect with our group. That's okay. If I'm a Democrat, I don't have to go with whatever people say all Democrats think. I can just go with a portion or a section. I am Black, I am a woman, and I define how I live that for myself. There are places where I intersect with both groups, and there are places where I just go with what Monica believes or how Monica wants to live it. And the same goes for every single group that I have or you have. We have to step out and decide what we think as individuals. And I believe that that would cause us to be more sure about lifting our individual voices. It would cause us to be more active in telling or speaking with our neighbors and friends and colleagues about what we believe is going on and what we believe is the solution. And it would also mean that we would be resistant to going along with things that we fundamentally don't believe in. So, self identity above group identity, I think, is a big deal in terms of combating or fixing what's going on right now in our country. Okay, so I'm having to keep editing this video because I'm just talking way too much. There's so much I want to say, but I'm just talking too much. So I'm going to cut it off here. I'm going to bottom line it, and I'll be back later this week with more of what I want to say about everything that's going on. But for now, just think about really your individual self, where you stand, and how you can speak out about where you stand. Do you believe in the truth? Are you against lies? Do you care about the Department of Education? Do you care about the cuts to Medicaid, to Social Security? Do you believe in due process? Do you care about the people who are suffering and who will continue to suffer? These are the questions that you have to ask yourself, that you have to decide on. I'll see you next time, and thanks for listening.